That was my fault. I'm
my clothes in the car.
Thank you.
Yeah, I misbuttoned this twice, okay? Anyway, cheers, welcome, thank you for having me.
You think you're going to get a free concert? Look at that. Huh? Oh, the things we do at Grow Up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, okay.
Jokes?
Jokes?
You want to hear a joke?
Yeah. You know, this is not going to go well.
All right, so this couple, right, along the bay here, you know, they're 60 years old, they've been married for 40 years, they've been married 20. They're walking along, and there's a bottle on the side, and the woman goes, oh, these millennials, they don't pick up after themselves. She picks up the bottle, and a genie pops up. And he says, you have 2 wishes. The woman turns, what is your wish? And she says, well, I've always liked to travel. Boom! She's on a 60-foot yacht over the Greek islands in the Mediterranean. Turned to the husband and said, what is your wish? And he says, well, I'd like a woman 30 years younger. Boom! He's 90 years old. And a pissed and then he turned. That was just a joke I heard, you know, in Vancouver at the airport. So I heard another one in Victoria. You want to hear that one? Yeah. Same guy. I mean, he's fucking 90, right? He dies, he goes to heaven, and he's at St. Peter's Gate, right? And, you know, there's a line, he comes up to St. Peter, and he goes, oh my God, I'm in heaven. He goes, well, not quite. What do you mean? He says, well, you have to spell a word in order to get to heaven. Well, what's the word? Love. L-O-V-E. Well, welcome to heaven. Listen, Jesus is having a little problem right now. I got to go check him out. Can you watch the gate for me? Just have people spell the word. Sure. People come up, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, it's my wife! She's coming up in the line. What are you doing here? Oh my God, honey, I was so distraught when you died. I lost my concentration. I hit a car and I'm dead. But I'm here with you in heaven. Not quite. What do you mean? You have to spell a word. What is it? Czechoslovakia. Now let's get to real business. The cannabis business. This is a very big business.
So we've got the blues musician and we've got the comedian.
Now let's get to the real shit.
Here we go. Okay. Now we're going to go right back to, we're going to jump in with Growing Belushi.
Anybody see it?
Yeah.
Discovery Channel, YouTube if you can.
Yeah, Growing Belushi is a series, 2 seasons, 3 first, 3 a second, 1 hour long. Well, 42 minutes because it's on Discovery. That was the problem because we had to cut some beautiful stuff. Oh, God. Totally improvised. And everything that happens in it is real, that's happened. There's a couple things we recreated from what happened, but everything happened on that farm. And it is really kind of the nuts and bolts of cannabis in a real way. It's not a stoner show. There's nobody getting high on the show. It's really... Well, okay, Ben and Alex were a little fucked up, but we don't shoot people smoking, dab and all that shit. It's not... the way they attacked cannabis, the early TV was just doing like dispensaries with a lot of fucked up kids, and it's just like... I wanted to show it... My point of view is really simple. To me, it's about the medicine. Okay? It's really about the amazing stories that I've heard on the pathway to healing of cannabis. And I figured there's a lot of new people out there, whether they're red states, blue states, conservative, everybody knows somebody who's struggling, right? Whether it's their father has dementia or their mother who's suffering from a menopausal hormonal shifts, whether there's a PTSD from a veteran, whether there's a severe illness in a family, whether there's a death, like in my family, my brother John died of a drug overdose. I mean, that was a traumatic thing that collapsed our family. The collapse is a trauma. The number one fear in life is death. The number two fear in life is the fear of your family collapsing. That's why marriages hold on longer than they should, because you don't want to collapse the family. It's traumatic. My point is, we all know people who are suffering. All of us are screaming inside from something. Whether it's a trauma, whether it's pain or hurt, whether it's an injury, whether it's the veterans who are paralyzed from the waist down, their body goes into spasms. They don't want to take opiates, so they smoke pot, and it stops the spasms. So the show is about creating confidence in cannabis. Because I want these newcomers to see that this is a clean agriculture. It's farming. We use great nutrients. This is how we grow it. This is how we cut it. This is how we flush it, cure it, trim it, put it in bags. Everything's with gloves. So they can start to go, well, okay, it's not like a drug. So I'm trying to build confidence in cannabis for people to try it. Okay, so my wife, I'm sorry, my ex-wife just happened, so I gotta retrain them out. My ex-wife, her mother, ex-mother-in-law, was like 81, she had an 84-year-old boyfriend, and then there was Jack Rubin, and then his wife, they were 83, 84, and then another couple here, he was an Olympic athlete, and he was 79, the wife was 78, and my wife was out of town, so she invited me for dinner. I didn't want to go, but I just sat with all these people. Most conservative people you ever want to meet. The Fox News was blaring 24 hours a day and loud because they can't fucking hear it. And I'm really nervous that they're going to jump on me for cannabis. It came up. We all like. So I'm golfing in my hands. I can't squeeze love. I hear. Is it true that there's a? Well, yes. We get a CBD salve for you, but if you really want it to work, you should have a 1-to-1 with THC. Okay, do you have any? Well, I have some at home. My shoulder hurts. Do you think I can? I can't sleep. Well, if you do, a CBN, along with maybe 1-to-1 CBD. They're on me, and the one wife was going, I just want to feel good.